guys, this is Jennifer with DeVivo Realty, and today I'm talking to you buyers. I get this question a lot. How can I make my offer more competitive than the buyer down the road, than buyer B, C, or D? In the Orlando market, the summer of 2015, we had a very competitive market. As a listing agent, I was receiving multiple offers on many of my properties. And buyers get sad, they get depressed, they get attached to a house, and they often ask me, what can I do, Jennifer, so that my offer gets chosen? Well, obviously, if you are putting a very high price or a very high offer, you're going to beat out the other buyers. He who has the gold makes the rules. But I'm not counting that as one of my tips because that's kind of obvious. What can you do that doesn't require a lot of money that will make your offer stand out? And the reason I say this is because a lot of times as a listing agent, when I'm getting offers on my property, they are very close. It's not like one is way up here or one is way down there. I may have 2 or 3 very close offers. So the number one thing that you can do is not to ask for closing costs. A lot of buyers may need to ask for closing costs, but if at all possible, don't ask the seller to help you cover the fees of your mortgage and your down payment. Number one, you're decreasing their bottom line, and number two, they may perceive you, and they will perceive you as not as financially strong as buyer B, who doesn't need help, who doesn't need to ask for closing costs. Again, I know that this may be necessary for some buyers, but if you don't have to, then don't do it. The second thing would be to increase your deposit or to increase your escrow. And remember, a lot of times your escrow is not going to be due, your deposit is not going to be due until 2 or 3 days later after you have a fully executed contract. It's usually just a number on page 1 that I'm looking down through and I'm saying, oh, well, look at that. They want to put a $5,000 escrow. A lot of times the bare minimum is $1,000, $1,200. But when I see that buyer who wants to put in a larger escrow, what he's telling me is, hey, I'm serious, I'm committed, I'm ready to put my money where my mouth is, and that definitely translates favorably to the seller. The third thing that you can do is to take your inspection period and shrink it. Most inspection periods in the state of Florida right now are 10 to 15 days. And so what happens is the seller is taking their house off the market, they're waiting for you to do their inspections and kind of tell them, hey, I want to proceed with this home or I don't want to proceed with this home. I may need to negotiate repairs. And when they have the house off the market in pending status, they're missing out on other buyers potentially putting offers on their home. So what you can do is tell the seller, hey, I don't need 10 or 15 days. I can do this in 3, 5, or 7 days. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to come in. I'm going to come out. I'm going to do my inspection. And that way you can go along your merry little way if I don't want the property, and you'll know very quickly whether I want to proceed with you or not. So just to summarize again, besides price, he who has the gold makes the rules, you can put a larger deposit, you cannot ask for closing costs, and you can decrease your inspection period. And I know I kind of moved those around, but those are the 3 things that you can do to make your offer stand out from the crowd and hopefully beat buyer B or buyer C that are kind of neck and neck with you, and you can be successful. And that's what we want. So if you need any other coaching or any other tips, feel free to reach out to us on our website, DeVivoRealty.com. We're on YouTube, Instagram, all over social media. Please connect with us. We would love to connect with you. Have an awesome day.